Alright, here we have three brake setups. This one on the left that got painted a little red is the original master cylinder from the car that we're restoring. It had all the options except it didn't have power brakes. They were the manual brakes. So in the middle here, so I'm going to upgrade it to power brakes. So I end up getting the parts for under the dash. Since a 1960 T-Bird with an AC, the dash under dash power brakes set up where if you didn't have AC, the booster was out on the firewall. Well, this setup that I got here didn't quite work. It interfered with the gas pedal. Must be a little out of alignment, or it wasn't installed properly by the guy that was restoring the T-Bird. So I decided to go back to the original manual brakes, but I ended up getting a brand new master cylinder at Napa. Nice little unit here, just like the original over here. And it was $123. It was a lot cheaper than rebuilding and farting around with the old one. And so the cap on it's plastic, so I'll just get the original cap and clean up the other one, put it right back on. So that's what we're going to do on these brakes here. Now over here, talking brakes again, I had originally switched from the drum brakes to disc brakes. Problem is I wanted to retain the original 14-inch wheels, and the calipers interfered with it, so then a spacer had to go in about a half-inch, and then that meant my rear wheels would have had to be placed down another half-inch. And I decided to take the car back to the original. These drum brakes work good if you put new ones on there, so we got all new parts over here. And we did the same thing on the rear over here. However, we have the drum sitting on it right now. So we got all brand new brakes. Then along with that, with the brakes, I have the brake lines on order. However, they're delayed. It's been about 5 weeks now. I did have the original brake lines that were on this vehicle, which were brand new. So we have the fronts. We don't have the rear. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug the rear brakes. So we do at least have front brakes. Don't even have to worry about power or the motor running. And then now we'll be able to move this vehicle and be assured that I got some brakes as we move it around. Well, here we have all the parts and pieces for the front assembly, brake assembly, and we've got all the parts and pieces on the wheel itself, the springs, a brand new piston, the brake shoes, the adjuster, and over here we have the other parts, the brake drum. We got front and inner and outer bearings. We got the hub, and here's the part number on the hub. Now the hub is the only part that I end up getting from Bird's Nest. All the rest of the parts are from Napa, which is pretty cool. And then of course the back plates on this, because I had started doing a disc brake conversion. The guy that was restoring the vehicle for me, he didn't save the front brake parts, and so we used the T-Bird, the spare T-Bird, to get that back plate. And so we got everything we need. We also got a seal that'll go on the inside of the wheel bearing. So let's cross our fingers, and we're going to finish this up. Okay, we've got the brake drums back with the hubs been pressed in. Here's the back side over here, plus the race. And over here, they're pressed in from the front. So these are two front brakes. So we're going to go ahead and install it on the unit here, and then we're going to move to the master cylinder. Okay, here's the front brake complete with the drum. You also can see we got new hoses, We got the brake line that we found from the spare T-Bird that I have. It's not the ones that came in the kit. Those are still on order. And so this is the driver's side. And then over here, we have the passenger side. Same thing. In addition to that, we also have the master cylinder, brand new, from Napa. And you can see I got a brand new stop light switch. It's right here. And it's all connected, so we're going to have to bleed the brakes. And we got to put the brake pedal unit back in underneath. And I'll show you how that works out when we're through with it. So if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe. We're going to have many more episodes of the restoration of this. I call this the Redbird, actually. The one in the back over there that I'm using as spares, I call the Bird. But anyways, and hit the notification. Like I say, there's going to be several episodes, so if you subscribe, you'll know when I post more videos. Have a nice day.